Namaste everyone. Thank you again for tuning into Reflections of My Inner Self. In today's topic, let's talk a little bit about self-realization. What is self-realization and why we need it? The nature of mind plays a very important part in understanding self-realization. First, we need to understand what is the nature of mind. We all know that the nature of mind is to analyze and dissect things and think over and come to certain conclusions. In fact, this simple process of mind led to the evolution of science. In a way, led to the evolution of humanity to the state of affairs that we currently have. Technology, luxury, comfort in all aspects of our life. It's absolutely wonderful. We did achieve a lot in terms of scientific growth and technological advancements to understand at a material level. But also remember that same mind has created so many problems to the humanity. That same mind put in a negative direction, conducting analysis in a negative direction with all the vices that it is filled with, led to so many wars, led to so many injustices all around the world. And even now, we see more and more injustice and violence prevailing in all parts of the world, all because of the mind and its negative tendencies. In fact, in the realm of growing chaos in the world, it is very essential that we really understand the nature of mind. As I said, self-realization is very important for humanity. What is self-realization anyways? Realizing that we are more than the mind. The same mind that is used for analysis of material aspects of the world, the same mind that is used to dissect the nature and find out all the comforts for human life, if the same mind is used to analyze itself, that leads to self-realization. So my dears, the same mind that is used to analyze the world and dissect it for scientific advancements, if the same mind is used to dissect itself, to analyze itself, that leads to self-realization. When we perform the dissection of that mind, our own mind, we become an external observer. That external observation is the witnessing of the mind. And this witnessing state of mind is the core aspect of meditation, self-reflection, and self-analysis. In this process of self-realization, we will start to understand that there is a third part to each of us, apart from the mind and body, called the real self, which the ancients called self. And the process of realizing that self, the third observer, the witness aspect of our existence, is self-realization. So my dears, it is all well and good to use the mind for the advancement of human society, human evolution, in terms of understanding the secrets of nature and universe. But at the same time, realize that there is a mysterious universe within, which we all forget to investigate, analyze and dissect. So let us all turn our attention towards inside, to go within and dissect that mind by just witnessing it, observing it in a similar manner that a scientist observes and dissects and goes to the micro aspect of every particle found in the nature. If we conduct a similar analysis that a scientist conducts in a laboratory under the most latest advancements in technologies, to go to the microscopic aspect, the same way if we can use our own mind to go to the microcosmic or the microscopic aspect of our deep layers of mind, we will definitely find a hidden treasure. And that is what all the ancient sages and saints of all the cultures across the world have found. They have found that inherent treasure, the treasure that has brought light to the humanity. We all need to go in search of that treasure, dears. With growing violence, with growing chaos, with growing injustice, with growing turbulence everywhere in the world, not only in terms of the wars, in terms of simple aspects of human relationships in families, at work, in the neighborhoods, in the communities, everywhere there is turbulence. And the reason for that is that we have activated the human mind to go outside, to conduct external analysis of particles, nature, universe, and people. In that analysis, we are judging everyone left and right. And we draw conclusions about people in our own imagination. We come to an understanding of our own imaginary judgments about people, good and bad, beautiful and ugly, nice and nasty, all these kinds of judgments. But if we can use that analysis to analyze our own self, our own mind, then we become the change. We become the change agents of the world, as the great Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, and all the ancient sages and saints, Jesus, Krishna, Muhammad, all the pure divine souls who walked on the earth, who sacrificed their lives for helping humanity to really understand the essence of their existence, the purpose of their life. Dears, it's not too late. We all need to embrace the path of self-realization. As Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj says in I Am That, when a disciple, a visitor who comes to visit him, asks the question, so what do I really get of self-realization? Do I really need to go in the path of self-realization? And the Master answers, yes, without it, you will be running, craving, searching, grabbing, sorrowing, falling apart, rising, falling apart, again running, craving, with the thirst and hunger, never ending, birth after birth, coming back into the life, and again searching, but never fulfilling your soul. So dears, it is time for us as a humanity to understand who we really are, to go within and start the process of self-realization and go to the microscopic aspect of our existence, which the ancient divine master Sunita calls Sukshma. Sukshma is a Sanskrit word which translates to micro, and she calls it Sukshma meditation, because in this process of meditation, in this process of analysis of the self, she takes us into the microcosmic or microscopic aspect of ourself. And once we go and find that real self, we start to realize that there is a third element in us called the real self, the soul, the spirit, the witnessing self, the pure real self. And once we catch that real self, we will start to observe the nature of mind and the body. Many people ask, How can we win over the mind and body? We can never win over the mind and body by fighting with it, but by only witnessing it. Then all the problems in the world go away. You can do a small experiment by yourself, of course, with a good guidance from a good master. I know we all go through various judgments in the day. At work, somebody comments us, judges us. We get upset, we get angry, and we in turn judge them. And then we come back home, we carry that. And then at home, husband judges the wife judges the husband, each of them judges the kids, and kids judge the parents, and we are all going back and forth, passing all kinds of judgments and creating imaginary people in our minds without knowing who they really are. But once you start practicing meditation, you will realize there will be no reason for you to complain about anything in this world, because you realize that it is all the play of the majestic mind, the tricky mind, the mind that wants to catch something, analyze it, judge it, and stick to it, which is great for the development of science and technology. But we are using the same mind on people, on circumstances today, and we have been doing that for ages, resulting in pain and suffering in humanity at every level. So dears, start self-reflecting. Start the process of self-realization. Embrace it. Slowly and steadily, you will surely reach that ultimate point where you become the change. Thank you very much again for taking time to listen to Reflections of Inner Self. This is again the day after my class of Sukshma meditation from Master Sunita Bapooji, and I am indebted all my life for the grace and guidance I receive from the Master, just in form of pure vibrations. She doesn't know how to talk. I'm sure you all listen to the small little videos that we keep. She can't even talk properly. She doesn't know how to express properly. But the beauty is just in her pure vibrations, in her pure innocence, all our pains and suffering melt away. Such is the grace of a great divine masters. So let's take advantage of such masters. We even judge such masters. I did that too in the beginning, because the nature of mind is to analyze and judge. But what are we judging? We are judging good people, we are judging goodness, we are judging divinity, we are judging everything in the world and analyzing and causing turbulence within us. But when I started my journey, I was in the same state, a skeptic like most of us. But today, I do realize the nature of mind, nature of body. I am still realizing. I cannot say I realized. It's a lifelong journey. It's a continuous process of evolution till your last breath. And who knows, you come back again into the world, the journey continues. So at least if in this birth we embrace this self-realization journey, if we cannot complete, at least when we come back again, we can continue the process of self-realization. So dears, take every opportunity, take every moment. Do your jobs, be an entrepreneur, be a millionaire, do everything what you like. But at the same time, start this other journey. Because this journey is what will give you peace of mind at the time of your last breath. At that moment, the moment of judgment, that is when we all look back and see, what did I do? Did I really accomplish anything? Did I really do anything worthwhile in this life? Dears, first help yourself. Help your real, pure self. Then we can help the humanity. Thank you again, dears, for taking time to tune into these reflections. Continue to present these whenever I have an opportunity and whenever I am inspired, which I do every week when I go to the Master. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the whole universe be in bliss. Thank you.